everyone, my name is AmyJean and I have been doing brows professionally for a very long time. So I've been tinting them, I've been shaping them, I've been tattooing them for over 15 years now, so apparently that makes me an expert. But let me tell you, still to this day, the #1 treatment for brows is to tint them for definition. So today I'm partnering with 1000 Hour to guide you on how to tint your brows from the comfort of your home. Let's get started. Now, before we prep the brows, we need to consider our workstation. You need to be fully prepared with all your bits and pieces, especially your disposables. Most importantly though, is good lighting, whether it be natural or artificial, maybe just an LED light. If you don't have a wall mounted mirror right in front of you, you're going to need a good handheld mirror so you can get up close and see which hairs you're actually tinting into the particular shape you're trying to achieve. Now, if you're tinting in a dark environment, then good luck. That's playing with fire, guys. Now, as you can see, I've got all my disposables here ready to go. I've got two different types of kits that I'm going to talk you through today. One is the gentle plant extract version, and one is the regular tinting kit by 1000 Hour. This one is fantastic for sensitive skin types, but it has two different steps for the tinting and the regular kit here as well. So I'm going to guide you through one brow using one kit and the other brow using the other. So even though 1000 Hour have gone to the trouble to create a solution that's perfect for sensitive skin types, I still recommend performing a patch test. Now, you may want to do that just on the inside of your wrist or maybe just behind the ear. You still must do this and follow the guidelines on the instructions on the packaging. Now, ladies, another hot tip before we start is to ensure that our hair is pinned off our face or behind our ears there. So maybe a headband or some clips or even a shower cap, because you do not want any hair dropping down into the tinted area. So now we can move on to cleansing the brows and ensuring that they are makeup free. So just using even like a baby wipe type cleansing cloth and just giving it a gentle cleanse. Emphasis on the gentle, I'm a bit rough. This is ensuring that there's no natural oils there. So we're nice and clean and ready to go. Now, these are my natural brows without any makeup on them, but let me explain. I've got a little bit of residual stain on the skin from some tattooing I had done a few years ago. So I've got a bit of frame there, but I've got really white, dazzling natural brows that I like to matte out and tint darker so that it frames my eyes a little bit better. Now, I've got really, really fluffy ones under here. So when you tint those, you can actually make them look like real eyebrows. So it's a little bit of a sneaky trick. So we get asked so often, how many times should I come to the salon in a year, or should I come every 4 weeks, every 8 weeks? Look, if you only need your shaping done every 6 to 8 weeks, then the 1000 Hour tinting kit is the perfect solution to top up the tint, say every 2 to 3 weeks from home. So it's time to trace around the eyebrow with some barrier cream and a cotton tip. Now, on my right brow, I'm going to demonstrate the solution that's perfect for sensitive skin types. So we'll apply the colored gel for 2 minutes, we'll wipe off, and then we apply the developer gel for 2 minutes and then wipe off. On the regular side, with the regular tinting kit, we pre-mix the cream and the activator all ready to go and apply onto the brow directly. And you can leave that on for 2 to 4 minutes depending on the depth of color you're after. So here I've got my colored gel and my developer gel. So I'm going to apply the colored gel first with an angle brush and apply that throughout the brow, but then comb it using the disposable spoolie that's included in the pack. Then after 2 minutes, we're wiping off and then moving on to the developer gel, also for another 2 minutes. So while the coloured brow gel from the plant-based extract kit is processing on my right brow, I'm now going to mix the regular tinting kit in dark brown for my left eyebrow. Now, something to be aware of is the pre-mixed regular solution is not as forgiving. So once we apply the tint, have some damp cotton tips ready to go to trace around to remove any excess. Now it can get a bit messy rather quickly, so you need those cotton tips on hand. So don't get panicked, guys, because often when you watch the tinting process, it looks far too dark. I like to actually remove, say, the first ½ centimetre right off the very fronts of the brows on an angle. And that's so that when you wipe it away, the fronts don't look really severe and straight up and square shaped. You want them to kind of taper off at the starts. Now you can see already there's a huge difference in the impact in the two different solutions there. So I'm going to wipe first of all the plant-based one off first. And don't forget, I've used the same color, dark brown, for both brows. One was the solution for sensitive skin, which is this side. And now I'll move on to removing the other brow, which is the regular tinting kit. How fabulous. They're virtually the same. So now that I've removed the tint, I like to just take a disposable spoolie brush, make sure it's clean, and just give the brows a simple brush up. And what this does, it just releases any excess tint that might have trapped between the hairs and on the skin, and it gives them a really nice fluffy look. So look at that. No brow makeup, they're all defined and ready to go. So thank you 1000 Hour. Genius product.